Y bueno a todos, soy Alex y bienvenidos de nuevo a The Outer Worlds. Estamos aquí en el sitio de los iconoclastas y vamos a intentar convencer a Graham de que deje de utilizar la frecuencia de radio para que la podamos utilizar nosotros. Así que a eso vamos.
A manta queen.
Yeah.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the iconoclasts.
Vale, no busco ninguna de las dos cosas. Estos con bambarinas esperaba más altares o incienso o más cosas. Solo creo que dejo de utilizar el pico del diablo, simplemente.
Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Tío, un día nada más. ¿De veras crees que la Junta va a permitir que sus ciudadanos escuchen tus mensajes?
They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
Estás transmitiendo en la frecuencia de radio, por lo que muy pocos oyentes pueden
Graham.
oírte.
We should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and
Claro,
medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Exacto.
Wait,
Deja la
that's not what I
radiofrecuencia.
meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Vale, tío, me da igual. O sea, pero muy igual. De acuerdo.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Vale, pero solo por esta vez. Ah, sí,
So
también la
you're
ayudé.
her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Vale, así como cosas interesantes. La MSI es quien os provee.
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store.
Me suena esa tía.
Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
La música de fondo se parece a la que sonaba en The Witcher 3. Lo cual mola bastante. Y bueno, ¿dónde está esa proveedora?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Vale.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Vale, los cartuchos de alta capacidad, ¿cómo se conseguirán? No lo sé. Bueno, el caso. Vamos a encontrarnos con la proveedora y nos largamos. Dijo que estaba en Bahía Estelar, ¿no? Bueno. A las afueras de Bahía Estelar.
Here we go. Nobody messes with you, boss. Don't mess with us.
Con un cargador. Eso al principio del juego hubiese sido impensable. Por aquí, supongo. Hey. Hola, Niles.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe.
Me da igual.
That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Tengo que entrar.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Estás aquí por lo de Carlota, ya lo sé. Yo me encargo de ella. A ti te pagan y nos vamos todos contentos.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
¿Tienes un momento para hablar de la salvación, de nuestra salvación a manos de la Orden de la Inquisición Científica? What? No.
Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you anyway?
Graham me envía por suministros.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Vale. ¿Qué pasa? Le voy a robar todo esto, ¿eh? Chun, 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 chun. Vámonos. Tampoco es gran cosa, pero vale.
What's up?
Quítate. Quítate de ahí. Oh, 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 oh. Todo esto es mierda, ¿verdad? Sí. Y en cuanto a armas también tengo bastante mierda. Impoluto. Pero es mierda. Sí, está bien.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you.
Por mi persuasión.
Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said,
Pero
this
no
is my
quería
last run.
cartuchos de alta capacidad. Vale. Una pregunta. ¿De dónde sacan...? A ver, primero. ¿Por qué Sanja te ha prohibido trabajar con los iconoclastas?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Vale. ¿Y de dónde sacarán sus suministros ahora?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this.
Vale.
What do you want delivered?
Puedo elegir. Esto.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Vale. Entonces, ¿ahora qué deberíamos hacer? Regresar con Graham, simplemente. ¡Hostia, se largaron! ¡Qué bueno! ¿Esto qué es? Estos sí son buenos.
Nicely done.
Vale. Nioka, ¿qué tienes por aquí? 36, 46, ¿qué te parece? Wonderful. Pues vámonos con Graham. Hola.
Good luck and all. I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
This place wasn't half so
Me
pretty in the
portaré bien con
serials.
ellos.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
Este.
Contributing to the cause. Nice.
¿Cómo que ha bajado mi reputación? Venga, hombre.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Aquí tengo tus rodillos y al final ha resultado que ella sí tenía esos cartuchos.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is important, but so's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
¿Cuándo va a venir? No, Lara. Sanjar ha prohibido hacer negocios con los iconoclastas.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Vale. Pues habrá que reparar la imprenta, ¿no? No. Ahora qué toca hacer.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press.
Reparar la imprenta.
One of our best.
Bien.
Meet them there and find out
no
if they've
tenéis
been
ninguna opción.
successful.
Básicamente.
You sent the Van Noys
Las
there,
dos
didn't
te
you?
llevan al mismo sitio.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Pero tío,
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
eso mismo.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Pues si no tenéis ni comidas, cabrones. Difundir la palabra tiene que ser nuestra prioridad. No, pero no podrías haberlos enviado después de que hubiesen ayudado a Sora, ¿verdad? Esto no lo entiendo. A ver.
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
A ver. Haré lo que pueda. Pues primero vamos a reparar la imprenta. Wow. Bueno, buenísimo. A cargar la partida, genial. Mira, 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 mira. Ay. Que al final es un juego de Bethesda. ¿Dónde coño está la imprenta?
Felix, I overheard you listening to Tossball.
Bueno.
Heard something.
Heard something.
Down they go.
twins.
tal?
Surprised you two needed backup.
¿Qué tal?
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
¿Por qué?
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
En realidad Graham me envía para reparar una imprenta.
It ain't worth it. We ought to pull out.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rafts. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
Tu hermano tiene razón, no vale la pena. Marchaos, ya me encargaré yo de la imprenta.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Entiendo, trataré de encontrarlo.
Nice work.
Que tengo miedo de que mueran, ¿sabes?
Still got it.
Venga. Primero vamos a ver ese médico dónde está. Señor médico.
Going silent.
Lisiar, aturdimiento, turbidez de ceguera. Venga. ¿Y ya estaría? Hostia. Aquí ha muerto gente. Nada de otro mundo. Hostia. Qué chungo. Pues para adentro. Está ahí dentro. ¿Y no hay enemigos por aquí? Qué raro. Ah, porque aquí ya ha estado. Esto era Terra 1. Bueno, al menos no me hizo respawn los enemigos. Explorador. Ah, que tengo que buscar a toda la patrulla. Bueno, pero espérate. Ala. Pues venimos por aquí abajo y ahora subimos. Ala. Reparada. Ahora vamos a buscar a los otros tontos. Ah, coño, el explorador era el tío este. ¿Qué sé yo? Que solo nos había dicho que fuésemos a buscar al médico. ¿Y quiénes sois vosotros? A mí no me pegues el coronavirus.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Gracias por la ayuda, pero si no me has ayudado en nada. ¿Lo ves? No ha sido tan difícil. No sé por qué estáis tan preocupados.
Indeed. The truth shields us all, brother.
Claro.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
También, no te digo que no. Vámonos a casa.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
Está muerto. Vuestro médico ha muerto, sin embargo. Venga.
I've only got one miracle in me today. Sorry, ain't gonna push our luck.
Está bien, yo me encargo de buscarlo. Está
Any
muerto.
luck out there?
Yo quería que fuesen y viesen el cadáver ellos, tío. Estoy podrido por dentro.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Maravilloso. Chan, 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 chan. Mira, mira, mira. ¿Lograremos llegar al otro lado? No.
Head down, boss. Oh, damn.
Y mi patrulla no me siguió. Era el salto de fe. Ya veo que no tenéis fe.
Must have been nice, throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, what?
Cállate.
Board must have forced you to do something till you decided to be a hunter.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Está reparada. Está reparada, tío. Ya tienes la imprenta a tu disposición.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Sí. Ya están viniendo de regreso.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us.
Vale.
I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Sermons? For the love of... I'm going to see to the wounded.
Pues ahora, vámonos. ¿Y Sanjar? ¿Por qué? Porque tengo que hablar con ese tío. Si te ganas su confianza, tal vez consigas que dejen de emitir. ¿Tengo que conseguir que los dos dejen de emitir? ¿Por qué? ¿Con uno no me vale? Wow. La misión, el viaje de cercanías. No la tengo todavía. Vale. Pues vamos a hablar con este tío. The fuck.
Hey, Nyoka. I got some questions I've been meaning to ask you. About being a hunter and all.
Felix, are
Joder,
you reading off
qué
your
puto
hand
ghosting.
again?
Yep. So, first question. Before you kill your prey, you ever say any snappy one-liners?
Shut up.
Snappy one-liners?
Hola, Sanjar.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No. Tú te vas a reunir conmigo.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many
No
free
tenía otra
spirits in
opción.
Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No, no he venido por Salatuna.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
I had hoped that livening up our
Megalofica.
advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but
It seems we're back to the drawing board.
¿Y cuál es vuestro objetivo exactamente?
thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
That's the board's way. Doesn't matter if you're Monarch or the Groundbreaker. If the board can't control you, they'll find a way to punish you.
Hombre, claro.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Vamos, que estás cansado de gorronear y conformarte con migajas. Bueno, me gusta más esta. Tenéis la libertad. ¿Por qué no hacéis vuestros negocios y ya está?
I can tell your iconoclast friends have left their mark on you.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a
Sí.
rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it
Pues a lo
starts to
mejor,
lose its shine.
a lo mejor es porque tu sistema es una mierda. Tu sistema es una mierda. Esa respuesta es propia de un cobarde.
I
Sí.
have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Bueno.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Basta de preámbulos, ¿cuál es el
It's a
plan?
two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
¿Cómo?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure
¿Y qué gano
cities in
yo?
Halcyon.
Porque me puedo largar
And
de
you'll
este
have a
sitio
powerful
cuando salga la
ally on the
polla.
board.
¿Tengo este cartucho?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Pues disfrútalo. Lo hizo como si te hubiera entregado un arma, ¿eso es verdad?
But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation.
Hearing that caused me physical pain.
Sorry, Celia's always
Sorry.
chiding me about my word choice. I shall endeavor to employ simpler verbiage. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
¿Y para qué sirve exactamente esta mierda?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
The fuck. Al registrar anulaciones y operaciones 52 asignará nuestros activos financieros en Monarca a una sociedad intermediaria que se encargará de protegerlos una vez soltemos nuestra bomba sobre la junta. Vale, ¿cuál es la bomba? Tomamos un piso de papel, ¿no? Ahórrame las explicaciones y dime qué tenemos que hacer ahora, mejor.
Corporate espionage.
How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Vayamos al grano, por favor. Ah, bueno, esto es lo primero.
Help us with this final matter and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Pues muy bien, ¿y qué pinto yo en todo esto? Que tengo que ir a buscar las pruebas, ¿verdad?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Vale.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Lo de tu calaña sobraba. Más o menos.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Vale, pues allá voy.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Y bueno, también... tengo preguntas acerca de la MSI y lo que ocurrió en el pasado. Me tengo que ir. Genial.
So tell me, what do you eat when you're out exploring? It's trail rations, right?
Salatún.
No, that stuff will turn your stomach purple.
What? But I love trail rations. Rizzo's makes them with extra sisty bits.
You ought to try something without so many additives. Something pure. Vodka comes to mind.
Vámonos. Pero primero... cerrajería. Sí. Vale. Pues ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Primero, encuentra pruebas de la presencia de otras empresas en Monarca. Vamos. Esa es la primera que vamos a hacer. Mapa. ¿En serio estaba aquí? ¿Por aquí he estado? The fuck. Mierda. Si coño aquí he debido estar. Datos de investigación A. Transferir a cinta externa. Muy bien. Pues a ver si encontramos la tarjeta esa. No pensé que sería tan sencillo. Aquí a simple vista no parece que esté. Aquí a lo mejor. No. Madre mía. Yo quiero un cristal templado así para el móvil. Algo que soporte plasma. No veo nada. Aquí es donde pillamos el arma de ciencia. Básicamente. Ok.
You make it look so easy.
Es bastante fácil, no te voy a mentir. Vale. Ahora. Bahía estelar. Señor, tome sus pruebas.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Encontré el cartucho de datos con información sobre los experimentos de la UDL.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form.
Perfecto.
I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Sí. Toma, aquí
I
tiene.
knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
Os van a crujir,
That
no
means
por
no
nada.
more broadcasts from us.
Bien. Pues hasta luego. Ah, bueno, espera. ¿Puedo
The
hablar?
data on that.
Vale.
You've Anyway,
Preguntas.
then it's good that
¿Qué pasa con Graham?
As I hear it, you two are already well acquainted. He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them. But you already know that, don't you?
No es lo que pienso yo. Te tomas el asunto muy a pecho.
I'm trying to build something here. They only want to destroy things, and they risk ruining Monarch for all of us. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources.
Pues no te los pagan.
Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony.
So, what's the downside?
Shall I begin with the supply shortages, or the subtle but constant threat of annihilation? He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Vale. ¿Y por qué os echaron de la Junta?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
O sea, entonces os fuisteis vosotros, ¿no?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice. The hazards just gave him a reason to put to paper.
Sharp as ever, Nyoka. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
Vale. No está mal.
MSI's leadership at the time certainly thought so, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane.
Muy bien.
But it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Bueno, supongo que ellos no estarían muy de acuerdo, ¿no? La junta.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
¿Pero estás aquí?
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Joder. Es un golpe
I don't
bastante
think I
bajo.
realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Pues mira,
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
básicamente.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think
Anarquismo.
there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Vale.
What can I do for you?
Hasta luego.
Got a few more questions for you. They're real simple. Don't think about them too much.
All right.
You ever lured out your prey by mimicking the cry of a mantisaur?
No, monarch prey ain't that smart. You can lure them to you by firing blindly into the air.
Is it true that raptidons can't see you if you stand perfectly still?
Sí.
Yes. Next time we run into one, I want to see you practicing.
You ever fired off two guns at the same time?
Once.
En el
Backflipped while
Wolfenstein.
doing it too. That sprat never saw it coming.
Vale, pues muy bien, vamos a guardar. Y lo dejamos por aquí. Espero que os haya molado este episodio. En el siguiente iremos, pues supongo, a hablar con el traficante de información. Mira, ahí ya me lo marca. Y bueno, supongo que utilizaremos la transmisión para conseguir los recursos aquellos que nos ayuden a revivir a nuestros compañeros, de los cuales no sé por qué debería importarme algo. Pero bueno, el juego dice, mira, eres esta persona que se acaba de despertar de un sueño muy, muy, muy profundo. Tienes una familia, al parecer, de la que no te hemos contado absolutamente nada, pero como son tu familia, tienes que sentir algún tipo de... no sé... apego. Pese a que tampoco te hemos dicho nada más durante todo el juego. O sea, no tienes realmente motivos tú como jugador para que te importe esta misión principal. Pero no, pero bueno, no pasa nada, así que nos vemos en el siguiente episodio viendo al traficante. Adiós.